What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Unfortunately, we have to talk about Antonio Brown. His situation has gotten worse. I made a video, was a few weeks ago, when he initially got in trouble for the taking a weapon and shooting it towards a guy he had a fight with. I'll link that video in the description box where I spoke about that initially. We're going to talk about what's going on now with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is on the run. He posted a live stream after charges for attempted murder were put out there, and he seems unbothered. And when we're talking about Antonio Brown, this is a guy who thinks that consequences, there's no consequences to his actions. This is a guy that just does whatever, right? The fact that on camera, he is seen taking a weapon, running towards the guy he had to fight with, that he said he was defending himself. Now, again, the fight has been broken up. The guy is moving away from the venue where they had the fight. Antonio Brown went and got a weapon, and he chased after him, and he blasted shots. He initially got arrested, but he got, he was released. Then he went straight to Livestreams because the boxing event that he was at, that's the venue he was at. He was at a boxing event, Aiden Ross boxing event, and that is where all this happened. I knew that these charges were going to come. And the fact that he's live streaming, he's putting up posts, unbothered, lets you know where his mind is. People are blaming CTE. I think Antonio Brown has always been this way since he was in college. I think he's always been this way. He's an athlete that wants to be a rapper, and he wants to live that lifestyle. This is a man with multiple upon multiple kids. It's a man who's over the age of 30. He's no longer in the NFL. A very talented wide receiver who just doesn't care anymore. He just doesn't care anymore. And now he has these charges, and he's acting like nothing is happening. You have an attempted murder charge, and you're out here posting like ain't nothing going on. See, this is what I'm talking about, and this is why, black men, you got to be careful. Do not do what Antonio Brown is doing. Antonio Brown has money. He probably has good lawyers, and he's doing all this because he feels at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen to him. That's how he feels. Not understanding that at the end of the day, you're still a black man in America. Even though he's a Donald Trump supporter, maybe he feels like because he supported Donald Trump this most recent election that, he has Trump as a friend, and Trump wouldn't allow him to get in trouble. That's naivety. It really is. But we're going to get into this article from Bro Bible. It says, former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown is in serious trouble with the law, but you wouldn't know it. You know that from his most recent live stream 2 weeks ago. Brown was seen on camera firing a weapon outside of a Miami boxing event. On Thursday night, Miami-Dade Police Department issued a warrant for Brown's arrest and is planning on charging him with the attempt on the particular person's life. According to the warrant, Miami police detectives later obtained video footage that appears to show Brown punching another man, sparking a melee, and the footage later shows Brown appearing to take the weapon of a security officer and running towards the man he had punched. According to the warrant, cell phone video captures two weapon shots as Brown approaches the victim and includes the victim ducking. On May 21st, according to the warrant, detectives met with the alleged victim, who told them that after the initial fight had been broken up, Brown began running towards him with a weapon and shot at him twice, possibly grazing his neck. Like I told y'all, that's not good. After the charges were made public, Brown jumped on live stream to record himself driving around. See, this is what I'm talking about. Him not taking this seriously. It has music in it. He's not taking this seriously. He should, because his freedom's on the line. But a lot of these guys, they're famous, they have money, they have good lawyers, and they think, well, I'll just do what I want to do. I'll turn myself in later. But bro, that's when the problems stack up, because when you go to court and you want to get bail, they can say, hey, we issued a warrant and he evaded us for almost a day now, because they actually issued this a warrant, about 18, 19 hours ago, as of me doing this video, and he's evaded arrest. He's evaded arrest. There's a warrant for his arrest. He hasn't turned himself in as of me recording this video. By the time I record this video, he may have already turned himself in. So as of me recording this video, he hasn't turned himself in. And I'm deep in the afternoon today. So he hasn't turned himself in. He's on, looks like Twitter Live, X Live, excuse me. Brown continues to post on social media while at large from the police. Says what doesn't end him makes him stronger. Want to play? Then play hard. As you can see, not taking any of this seriously. That's Antonio Brown. See, black men don't do this. You won't get away with this. See, Antonio Brown feels like he can get away with it because he has money and lawyers. A lot of you don't have that. Whatever he's doing, don't do it. If there's a warrant issue for your arrest, you better turn yourself in, because you might have a better shot at getting bail. This is going to be held against him when he's trying to get bail, because he's not turned himself in, and he might be held without bail, because they're going to say, hey, he evaded arrest. He evaded arrest. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, this is not a good look under no circumstances, because you attempted to take another man's life over a fight. The fight had been broken up. According to them, you threw a punch and started the melee. Maybe he felt like the dude got the best of him. That's why he went and grabbed the weapon. But that was a very stupid thing to do. Because you got kids, bro. You still got family to take care of that depend on you. And you're doing these things for attention, because these guys get addicted to it. They get addicted to the attention that they get, the dopamine hit they get from doing stupid things in order to go viral. That's what they do. They do these things on purpose because they want that dopamine hit. Maybe he feels like because he's a Trump supporter, he supported Trump in the most recent election, maybe he feels like nothing's going to happen to him. He get a pardon, or, they'll go easy on him in Florida because, Florida has a Republican governor. So maybe he feels like, he could just do whatever. And now, again, people are blaming the CTE. I mean, we can't blame CTE for all these guys' actions. I mean, there are plenty of people who don't have CTE who do foolish and stupid things, right? I just think that Antonio Brown is purposely choosing to do these things because he feels like he can get away with it. He feels like there's no consequences to his actions. There's always consequences to actions, but a lot of people act like there isn't. There is. You're posting like you don't care. You're on the run. They're actively looking for you. As I'm posting this video, I believe he lives in Florida. Maybe he'll turn himself in on his time. I just think it's bad overall, because this guy has had a lot of talent as an athlete, and I just think that he just blew it. He should still be playing in the NFL right now. Antonio Brown, based off of his talent alone, should still be in the NFL collecting a check. Even if he's getting close to his mid-30s, he's still talented wide receiver, but he just can't get out of his own way. He wants to be a rapper. He wants to live that lifestyle. That's why he was hanging around Kanye West. He wants to be he has the big diamond chain. That's the problem right there. He wants to live a certain way, have a certain lifestyle, show that he a tough guy. You're not going to play with him, but that only leads you to two places. That only leaves you to jail or the grave. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.